Today, we're going to talk about a really important topic, species extinction. It's a big subject, but understanding it helps us understand the health of our whole planet. So let's dive in.
I want to start with just one number, 99.9%. Kind of makes you wonder what it could be, right?
Well, get this. That's the percentage of all species that have ever lived on Earth that are now gone, extinct. That number is just huge, and it shows us that extinction has always been a natural part of our planet's very, very long history. So, to really get what's happening today, we've got to look back, way back. Because, like I said, extinction has been a part of life's natural cycle for millions of years.
Just how many species are we talking about? Well, the total number is staggering. Scientists believe that over 5 billion species have gone extinct since life first began. And you probably know some of them. Think about the dinosaurs, or the cool-looking saber-toothed cats, or even the giant woolly mammoths. They all disappeared a long, long time ago, way before our modern world.
Okay, so there's this idea called the background extinction rate. It sounds a little technical, but it's pretty simple. It's just the normal, slow, and steady speed that species have always disappeared at. It's kind of like a slow drip. Maybe one species out of every million vanishes each year. Here's the thing, though. That slow, natural pace isn't what's happening anymore. Something has changed. Today, extinctions are happening at a new and pretty alarming speed. This chart really puts it into perspective. That little bar on the left, that's the natural rate we were just talking about. And that giant bar next to it, well, that's the rate today. It's believed that species are now disappearing anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 times faster than they should be. That's a huge difference. In fact, this new speed is so fast that scientists have given it a name. They're calling it the Sixth Mass Extinction. They're putting what's happening today in the same category as the giant events that wiped out the dinosaurs.
And this isn't just an idea about the future. It's happening right now. A group called the IUCN keeps track, and they found that over 47,000 species are currently threatened with extinction. The IUCN has a scale to show how at risk a species is. It starts with least concern, and then, if things get worse, a species can move to near threatened, then vulnerable, endangered, and finally critically endangered, which is the last step before becoming extinct. You know, these big numbers can be hard to wrap your head around, so let's make it a little more real by remembering some of the individual stories of species we've already lost. The dodo bird is probably the most famous example. It was a flightless bird living on an island. Sailors first saw it in 1598, and by 1662, it was gone. It took less than 100 years for it to disappear completely. And there are so many other stories just like it. The Thylacine, which was also called the Tasmanian tiger, was hunted until the very last one died in a zoo. Or the passenger pigeon. There used to be billions of them, so many that their flocks would block out the sun. But they were hunted until every single one was gone. This all leads us to a really important question. Why? Why is this all happening now, and so fast? What's causing it? Well, in the past, those big mass extinctions were caused by natural disasters, like a giant asteroid hitting the planet. But today, the story is different. Scientists agree that today's extinctions are almost entirely caused by human activities. And we can group these activities into a few main areas. The number one cause is habitat loss. That's when we clear forests and other natural places for things like farms or cities. Then you have overexploitation, which is just a way of saying too much hunting and fishing. And on top of that, you have invasive species, pollution, and climate change. They all play a part. So, all of this brings us to right now, to today. And it makes us think about our path forward and the role we play in the future of our planet. When we hear the stories of animals like the dodo, it's a powerful reminder of something really important. Extinction is forever. Once a species is gone, we can't get it back. It really shows the huge impact that we humans can have on all the other life on Earth. So what can we take away from all this? Well, just understanding what's happening is a huge first step. Because when we understand the problem, we can start working on solutions and on building a better relationship with the incredible, amazing natural world all around us.